but I'm only human, and I bleed when I fall down. I'm only human, and I crash and I break down. Words in my head, knives in my heart. You build me up and then I fall apart, 'cause I'm only human.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be on this bright spring makeup look. I haven't been posting videos in a while. For one, the last tutorial that I was going to do with the bright scarlet red lips and the silver smoky eye using the Sigma Spellbinding palette, I was editing it and I was almost done, and then my file got corrupted because I use Windows Movie Makers, and I don't know if it's the camera or if it's the software that I'm using, but it always seems like my files get corrupted. So I was just really frustrated, and it really it just beat me down, because it's I wanted to post that video and I wanted to get it up. I mean, I can go back and just re-edit the footage all the way through, but I just honestly didn't want to do that. I don't know, I was just going through a little slump. So for the past 4 days, 5 days, I've just been, of course it was Valentine's Day, I was working and doing makeup on clients and stuff like that, and then I went to see 50 Shades of Grey, which, by the way, I didn't really like it. I mean, you guys leave me your comments down below and tell me if you liked the movie and if you didn't. Before I went to see it, I saw mixed reviews. I saw some people loved it. My mom said she loved it, and some people said they hated it. So I went and I was in the front row, I was in the front row of the theater because we got there so late. So I was already uncomfortable, sitting like this, watching the movie. So I don't know if that contributed to me not liking it. I just felt like it didn't flow cohesively. I felt like it was chunks, bits and chunks of the book, just kind of thrown out there, and it just was right. It was one scene and then the next scene it just jumped. It didn't flow or anything like that. My personal opinion, another friend of mine, a couple friends of mine, they really liked it. So I'll just have to watch it again and see if I really like it. But you guys let me know if you guys liked it down below, if you went and saw it. But yeah, I need to make a video. My boyfriend was even hounding me. He's like, so babe, are you gonna make a video today? are you gonna film today? And I'm like, no. I was reading 50 Shades Darker, and now I'm on 50 Shades Freed. For the third time, but he thinks he's my manager or something. He likes to hound me about it. But nonetheless, I'm here, I'm filming. I just wanted to do something bright and summery. Spring. I even painted my nails this bright yellow, and it's Mellow Yellow by Sally Hansen if you're curious. But I just want to see something bright and out there. I was tired of the smoky eyes. It's almost spring. It's the sun is shining today and the snow is slowly melting. So I just wanted to get something fun and up. And my hair does look like a rat's nest, so I apologize for that. I tried to wand it, but who really cares? I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching. Bye!
By priming my lid, and I'm using the Essence I Love Stage eyeshadow base. And the reason I like using this eyeshadow base so much is because it doesn't crease on me, and it gives it a nice skin tone base so that the colors really pop on the base. It's just an all-around good primer, especially for it being $3. Next, I'm going in with my Urban Decay Naked Basics palette, and I'm taking Foxy out of it, which is pretty much the same color as the eyeshadow base, so it doesn't really make sense to kind of use it, but I like to use it just to kind of set it. Now I'm going in with Frappe, which is a Makeup Geek eyeshadow, and this is just a warm reddish brown transition shade. I'm using that on a Sigma E40 blending brush just to kind of add a barrier between my highlight and my crease color. Now I'm going in with Marmalade by Coastal Scent, which is just a hot kind of bright orange crease color. I'm using that on a Coastal Scents Pro blending brush, and I'm just putting that into my upper crease. And now I'm going to go in with Volcanic Blast. It's another Coastal Scents eyeshadow, and it's just a little bit more of a scarlet red orange color. I'm placing that right directly into the socket of my crease, and then I'm just going to kind of buff it out and blend it out. I will go back in and add a little bit more, and then go back in with a little bit more of Marmalade just to kind of tie it all in so it doesn't look like just that hot red orange color. You want it to flow smoothly. That's why we also applied Frappe. Now I'm going in with Seaside Bronze, and this is the most velvet, smooth, creamy eyeshadow ever. Coastal Senses shimmery eyeshadows seem very like buttery, and they're just amazing. I'm just obsessed. But I'm just placing that all over my lid all the way up into the other Volcanic Blast color. Now I'm going to line my upper lash line with my NYC liquid eyeliner in black, and I'm just doing an extended wing eyeliner. I start by doing like just a line straight across, and then I'll tail it out and then connect it right back. I haven't done a detailed routine yet, but I will be getting that up. I don't know, it's just simple for me now. Now I'm going with this L'Oreal Extra Intense Eye Kohl pencil, and I'm just using that to tight line because I don't want any skin peeking through. I want it to be super blacked out. Then I'm going on with my NYX Slide On Glide On Stay On, and definitely a turn on waterproof eyeliner in a sewer just to line my lash line. And then I'm going in with Makeup Geek's Mermaid, which is also a really creamy and just an amazing eyeshadow. And I'm placing that right underneath, and it ties in with the sewer really well. So I'm just kind of placing that down there to make my eyes really pop and look really awake. And then I'm going to highlight the inner corner using Venus, also from the Naked Basics palette, just because it's like a frosty white kind of color. It just makes my eyes look a little bit more awake. Now I'm going with this Mally Perfect Prep Primeless Plus Primer. Oh my god, that is a tongue twister. Like, no one needs onomatopoeia, okay? But anyways, I'm just placing that all over my face. This is my first time using it, so I don't have an honest opinion on it yet. I will be telling you the next time I use it, but I'm gonna go in with my Tarte Amazonian Full Coverage Foundation in Rich Honey, this is the only foundation that matches my skin tone like perfectly. This, besides like high end, this is like the best color of life, and it's so full coverage, and it just makes my skin look so flawless. It covers my blemishes. Like, this is a holy grail foundation. If you guys try anything, try this foundation. It's a little bit pricier, but it's worth it. I'm going to highlight and conceal with my LA Girl Pro Concealer. I'm going to put a triangle underneath of my eyes, underneath of my natural contour, and my chin, my cupid's bow, and also down my nose. I also do it on my forehead, but I started singing, so I had to kind of cut that clip out. But I'm blending that out with my Beauty Blender. It's my favorite way to blend out concealer. And the reason I apply it underneath my contour is just so my contour has a nice, crisp, precise line. It's definitely not necessary. I just do it because it's a personal preference, because I want that, that sharp edge. I'm going to set all of my concealer with my Sephora 8-Hour Mattifying Pressed Powder in the shade Medium, just because I don't want my concealer to crease. That LA Girl Pro Concealer does not have a tendency to crease on me. I just like to take precautionary actions. So my nose doesn't get really oily, so that's mainly the reason. I'm going to go ahead and start contouring. I'm using K3 and Sudan. These are both Krylon eyeshadows. I love to use these to contour because, as you can see, it gives it a nice chiseled, a dark shadow contour. You want your contours to be very like gray, shadowy, so it casts a shadow where where your contours naturally would be. And the reason you want to contour is so that your face looks a little bit more slimmer. It just adds dimension back into your face, because when you just have foundation on, it just looks kind of flat and one-dimensional. So highlighting and contouring adds dimension back into your face. For blush, I'm using MAC's Peaches, and then I'm going to just place that all over my cheeks just for a nice wash of peach. And then I'm going to go in with MAC's Margin just to add a nice frost over it, so it looks really like dewy and luminous and everything like that. It's not necessary, I just wanted to do it. And to highlight, I'm using MAC's Sweet Heat. It's an extra dimension eyeshadow. So pretty. Like, look at that highlight, you guys. I'm obsessed. It's so pretty. Don't mind my little pimple right there, but nonetheless, it's just beautiful. For my lips, I'm using this Revlon lip butter called Fig Jam. It's just like a nice nudie brown color. It's not too brown. It just gives my lips a nice flush of color. So I really liked it because when I applied my NYX Butter Lip Gloss in Fortune Cookie, it added like a nice kind of ombre look. So I put it right in the center so that when I blend my lips out, you can still see the brown around. Look, you guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed it. This was a really fun tutorial to create. This is also a look that I recreated that I did about a year ago. But if you guys want to keep updated with my looks and what I'm posting and everything like that, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also follow me on Instagram at Makeup by Lon, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye!